Hey, it's Jeremy with the One Take Journal for the week ending the 23rd of February. Wow, what a week it was. Great production week, great quoting week. We ended the week with 28,000 in new premium, and we're just grateful that people are trusting us to do that, and we're thankful for that. The month is looking amazing as well. We're over 50,000 in premium, so that's a good thing. We've done that a few times, but we're planning on being consistent and growing that to over 100,000 a month. And we're just grateful again for the opportunities of the folks that are allowing us to insure their businesses as well as their personal home, auto, etc. We had some renewal appointments that went well. Those renewals, surprisingly enough, have already been turned around. We had one fantastic business that has more than doubled their sales in their first full year of being in business. So that is extremely exciting to hear. And we are excited to help them continue to manage their risk effectively and efficiently and provide them with great opportunities to continue to grow their business through outreaches to the Chamber of Commerce, as well as through Breakthrough Network and other events around town. We ended with 11 quotes for the week, mostly commercial quotes. And we also had some calls that were made, but that really dropped off. So there's 3 areas where we're looking for some substantial improvement: calls, cold marketing drops, and content. We really only did one cold marketing drop. It turned out fantastic, and we made about 6 or 7 phone calls to new prospects. We did set up an appointment, but I believe the information that needs to happen is the research on the back end. On the front end prior to the phone calls being made. So that's my commitment for this upcoming week, is to do the research before the calls, because we care. So, we care, so we should know what we're doing before we make a call, who we're talking to, those kinds of things. As far as books, finished Pure Desire, and also finished Who Not How. Who Not How, the story towards the end of the book, the author is talking about 2 folks in community together, encouraging one another. And it happened to be Tolkien from Lord of the Rings and C.S. Lewis from Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe and all the other books that C.S. Lewis wrote. And it was incredible how these 2 ultimately famous authors, and movies have been done off of their books, and et cetera, that they needed the encouragement of others. And I'll tell you what, I am blessed to be a part of a community, actually multiple communities, but one in particular that I'm thinking of, where there's just a number of other independent insurance agents that are encouraging each other. And there's days where you just need a little pickup, and there's days where you give that pickup to others. So I'm very grateful to be a part of some fantastic communities. Scratch Agency is one. Killing Commercial is the big one for me. And there's some other ones online. And then there's just friends that I've met that are really incredible. They share their ideas and we get to share ours, and it's just a cool way to collaborate. So collaboration through community and encouragement, things talked about in Who Not How. Who knew, right? I've already signed up for their next book on Audible, which is 10X is Easier Than 2X. I'm probably going to buy a copy of that because I've heard the reviews, and we'll just continue to find new ideas and new ways of doing things to scale and grow. Highlight of the week, Business After Hours, Reno Sparks Chamber. Shout out to the Reno Sparks Chamber. Fantastic event over at Elements off of kind of in between Plum and Grove on Virginia Street in the new Red District in kind of the end of Midtown, I guess. But just a great group, tons of folks at the event, and just some wonderful conversations. Met quite a few new people, talked to some other people, and have some meetings scheduled next week to go over those things that were important to those folks that we met. I'm being ambiguous because I need to be. So all in all, it was a good week. In summary, we're going to work on our calls by preparing before we make the calls. And we'll also do that preparation work for our cold marketing drops. And there's a nice differentiation on which prospective clients fall into those. So we just need to do our homework on those. And then putting out content was the other thing. The next week, you'll see quite a bit of content out, but this week we didn't put out as much content as we would like to. So those are the things that we'll be working on. And the highlights were lots of premium quotes and the chamber after hours, and just being blessed by being part of community. So here is to your success. Have a great week. Go out there and do your best. Shoot for excellence and keep persevering.